Prior to Ignite, I had, well, I still have a wonderful career in aviation. I went into the Navy right out of college, got hired by the airlines immediately after coming out of the Navy, and I've been working with a major airline for the last, well, I just started my 31st year. With my seniority now, I usually fly about 2 days a week, and then I have the other 5 days off that I can use as I deem necessary, and right now I'm using it with Ignite, so it's working out very, very well.
I taught school, and then I started flying too, and I was a flight attendant for 35 years and raised 5 kids with Dominic, and now I'm retired.
When I first heard about Ignite, it was through a good friend of mine. He said, meet me down at the coffee shop, there's something I want to show you. And I didn't even ask him. You know, he has that much credibility and influence that I just went down there and I met with him. And he'd just come back from headquarters, and he'd gotten to see the Ignite opportunity or hear about it a little bit. When he showed it to me, I was fascinated by the numbers. And we sat down and looked at him, and then I just kind of looked at him and said, I can take this and probably long-term make more money with this than I'm gonna make from my total career in aviation. And that got his interest perked also, and we've been running with it ever since. I mean, the Ignite opportunity has some fabulous capabilities to it. But when I looked at it, the thing that caught my eye was that with a little bit of time and effort and a couple $100 out of my pocket to get started, that I had the ability to make maybe $400 or $500 a month of supplemental residual income. So that was my immediate goal. And that happened pretty quickly, actually. And then it doubled, and then it doubled again, and it's just, it's been a fun ride. And I had a lot of people question me. I had a lot of people come up to me and say, you know, you're a captain with the airlines, you're a senior captain. And they said, why are you doing this? And my response to them is, well, if it wasn't worth my time and effort, why would I do it? You're not going to be a millionaire instantaneously. The potential's there. It's already happened. We already had 3 people in 2.5, 3 years become millionaires with the opportunity. We're not one of them yet, but we will be in the future.
If it wasn't for Ignite, I don't think I'd be retired right now. So it's given me a lot of freedom.
I have always loved motorhomes. We put the Ignite logo on the back of it, and it's kind of like a rolling advertisement for Ignite. And I use it in a business. I'll travel around the state of Texas. We'll do trips all the way down in the Rio Grande Valley and back, and we've probably done about 4 or 5 trips. I think the thing about Ignite that I would suggest to people is no matter where you are in life, no matter what you're doing, you should take a look at this. At least take a look at it. I would look back at what I've done with this business so far, and I think if I hadn't gone to that coffee shop and at least taken a look at it, that our life wouldn't be as good as it is right now. I mean, I think everybody in life wants to get more out of life, but they don't know what path to follow, what venue they can use to get them there. Ignite is that path. It's that venue. It's a business vehicle, per se, that allows you to do what you want to do in your life. And then you take your desire, that inner drive that you need to make this work, you take some action with it, you follow that path, and if you stick with this, you will make some money. And then you get to determine how much that is. And by setting proper goals, rewarding yourself appropriately when you reach those goals, and then raising the ceiling every time you reach one of those goals, you will get to a success level that you probably never dreamed of with this business.